Good evening, and welcome to the stream, folks. It's Wednesday night, and as you may or may not be aware, we're continuing our season, our 2001 season, 2004 season of ESPN Major League Baseball, right here on the PlayStation 2. It is several feet away from the mic, so you should not hear it droning, which means to turn it off or anything, or get up and do anything that involves adjusting it in any way, involves having to get up, walk around, and to do shenanigans and stuff there. But anyway, hopefully all of you are having a good day today. Today, Calano celebrates her 2-year anniversary of becoming a Twitch affiliate, which is awesome. I made sure to drop in there, drop the old sub bomb, and so forth. Last night we made great progress in Saints Row the Third, and we are more likely will be able to. We still got, I think, 5 main story missions left, and of course we will do a stream dedicated to the DLC stuff as well, which should as well. So let's get to it, shall we? Our last time out, we lost to the Arizona Diamondbacks, but I believe that is the last time we have to face the D-backs in this season. It is. So we are completely done with the Diamondbacks. We will not, as far as this season goes, and its portrayal here on my Twitch channel, we will not see the Diamondbacks for the rest of the season unless they, and of course me, we will make it into the playoffs. But now we're on our way to San Francisco, the city by the bay, where we'll be dealing with a stand-in for Barry Bonds and those San Francisco Giants. All right. So it's Joe Young is a switch hit. I haven't listed him as a switch hitter, but that's the stand-in. We got Michael Tucker, AJ Pierzynski, Edgardo Alfonzo, JT Snow, and so forth. All right, so let's see how we want to shape this lineup out. We'll bat Bird second. Kind of a tough thing to do to balance this lineup out, to try and balance this lineup out, because we're just hitting the ball very, very well. So we kind of got all that going for us, and we got Millwood on the hill. So, should be a good one.
Everyone to our Baseball Tonight studios here in Bristol. This is Carl Ravitch, and we're getting set for Tuesday Night Baseball on ESPN. Coming up, it's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. They are ready for baseball in San Francisco to bring you all the action.
The San Francisco treat.
Let's send you over to the voice of the Giants. That's John Miller. He's with Rex Hudler. John?
Okay, Carl. Here's a look from high atop perhaps baseball's most beautiful stadium. And
Biased.
ESPN bids you welcome to the newly named SBC Park here in San Francisco. We get set now for more Major League Baseball action. Tonight, it's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. Welcome, everyone. This is John Miller with my colleague and longtime Major Leaguer, Rex Hudler. And Rex, as the Giants take the field below us, let's talk quickly about the key for them in this matchup.
Well, one guy to keep an eye on is Edgardo Alfonzo. He was pretty
Because they can't say Barry Bonds.
last year, but he picked up the pace in the second half and was even better in the Giants' brief postseason run a year ago. Heck, you couldn't get him out. We'll see if he can keep things going here.
Okay, Hud, we'll see if you're right. And the umpire is ready to go. He shouts play ball. It's time for baseball. We're glad to have you with us here on ESPN.
All right. We're all ready to go for some baseball.
Rollins looks at one that misses for a ball. 1-0.
Might have had him fooled there, but it stayed down.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Down and away for ball 2. Slider bends in for a strike. 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
All he can hope to do is foul that baby off.
This one swung on and hit down the line and right.
All right.
And that falls for a base hit.
Nice base hit to start things off.
Guy on here. Let's see if they want to establish the tone here and send him on his way.
He's running toward second.
Yep. Thought about that.
There he goes toward second. Hit hard back to the box. Durham is going to have a tough play. Thrown not in
That-
time, and that'll be an infield single.
That's actually an error, apparently.
Swing.
Oof. That was an Adam ball.
Over, and he puts it
It
away.
was right at him.
Well, they get the first out of the inning here. Let's see if he can continue to work his way out of the jam and perhaps keep our score tied.
Tommy batting only .504, good for first in the league.
Tomey is at the plate now, and he takes ball 1. Grounded to short, this could be 2. Perez dives, and he's got it.
I will call bullshit on that.
Do get him for the out. So now we'll see how the powerful Pat Burrell does in this spot. First pitch is a slider high. 1-0.
Well, this thing stays up, and that's not where the catcher wanted it.
1-0 pitch is a curveball in there. 1-1.
Didn't like that. I did not like that at all.
Change up misses, and it's 2-1.
And that's one he can yank if it's up in the zone.
But what if it's down in the zone? Yeah.
There's a swing and a fly ball to right center.
Got under it.
Is there, and that'll do it for this half of the inning.
Nice range running to his right to put this one away.
The Phillies pick up no runs on a hit and leave 2 men on. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1.
That's how we set up defensively. Mo Woods, 7th start of the year, 3-0 with an ERA of 2.30.
Michael Tucker will settle in now to lead off the home half of the first inning.
I want a mini pizza with cheese and
There's a
sausage.
swing and a ground ball. Millwood has it. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
It's like, mini pizza sounds so good.
Hammond is ready to get his first crack at it right here. First pitch, here it comes. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
Good live fastball that time.
Slider down and away.
Has a big rip at it, but now he's in the hole 0-2. Change-up, swung on and missed, and that is out number 2.
Well, he gives him the old good morning, good afternoon, and good night. That was too easy.
Barry Bonds, you're surprisingly white.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul.
Oy vey.
Here's a slider that misses. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Trying to hit one out into the parking lot there, but he missed it. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired.
Well, he's really blowing smoke now.
Whew.
On the gun.
The first one could have been bad.
Doing here this afternoon. We'll go to the top of the second, and we have no score.
Abreu batting .388.
First pitch on the way. Abreu looks at one that's in there for a strike.
Well, he gets a break here. Don't want to leave it up in the zone.
That could have been something we could have crushed.
1-1.
Probably a bit, I don't know. It looks like it was just border high. Yeah, I don't like this one.
He takes a called strike at the lettering on his shirt, and it's 1-2.
Well, this ball's got "hit me" written all over it. You got to capitalize on those.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had to swing at that one, and we send it the other way.
And it's in there, base hit.
He's fourth in the league with 41 hits, but
Bell will step in now to take his first hacks of the game.
do.
First pitch to him. He starts him off with a strike on the inside part of the plate.
And I don't like looking in. Even if I know it's there.
Fastball outside, and the count is evened up. There he goes for second.
Come on, it's in there.
In there at second.
Well, he gets a pretty good lead that time. That extra step or two was enough to allow him to beat the throw.
Popped up foul.
Problem is, I gave up a strike for it. So now anything in the strike zone, I have to swing at.
Breaking ball misses. 2-2. Swung on and hit at the
Funny enough, I think Bell was a San Francisco Giant before he came to Philadelphia.
Not the way you
I don't remember exactly, but I think he was a Giant.
business here with no one out.
Lieberthal is ready to get his first look at him right here.
When your number 8 hole hitter is batting .425, yeah, you got a lineup that is clicking on all cylinders.
He kicks and delivers. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1. Here's a swing and a fly ball.
That's not going to get the ball, get a run home.
Makes the catch. 1 away.
Well, we'll take the sac fly. You know, at the very least.
Millwood will be the batter. The pitch. Drops down a bunt. In time for the out.
Sacrifice, move the runner along, but there are 2 outs, but
Gets the job done, but now there's 2 men out.
yeah, it gets the job done. That's all that matters.
Singled his last trip to the plate. First pitch, here it comes. And that's off the plate away. 1-0.
Away, away, away was the pitch off the plate. Oh,
Softly to the left side.
rude.
Dives, and he makes the catch. Oh, man. Edgardo Alfonso takes away a hit with a great diving catch.
And you can't hit a ball any better, but this winds up right in the
Yeah, it was inside, and he was like taking it the other way. So it's like, yeah, I can see how it was an out, but yeah.
With 1 man left out. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. The Phillies lead it 1-0. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Ooh, and you could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
The 0-1 pitch is a curve swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, that thing just backs up on him. Great pitch.
Popped up in the infield. Millwood is there and makes the catch.
Getting out on 3 pitches, always a good thing.
Pierzynski will get his first plate appearance in this one now.
Also known as one of the biggest assholes in Major League Baseball history.
That's on the outside corner for a strike.
Let's try this. And let's not try that again.
Home plate, but it will drop back in amongst the customers in the expensive seats. Sliders swung on and missed. 2 down.
Well, he makes quick work of him here. 3 pitches. See ya.
First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Rollins is up with it.
Nicely done. Nice, simple play.
Nothing doing here this happening. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Phillies on top, 1-0.
Marlon Bird will lead it off.
Bird will get things going here in the
Was
third.
safe on an error his first time up.
The first pitch is a changeup, high, 1-0.
Tried to get him to go up the ladder, but he lays off.
Changeup on the shoe tops, and that backs him up a bit.
It's like, yeah, definitely don't like the ball being there.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Nice little
That's into right
through the hole, opposite way is what Bird. It's why he didn't really last long in Philadelphia, because as a leadoff hitter, he wasn't exactly getting on base like that.
He lined out in his last at bat. First pitch to him. Starts him off with one at the knees for a strike.
And that thing looked like a barrel rolling right over Niagara Falls.
He's running, heading for second. And he's in there.
Timed that perfectly.
You can see him inching that lead out a bit. And he just times his break perfectly. He's able to get in there ahead of the throw.
Slider, look out. That's dangerous up there.
Placido Polanco is on the team. I just prefer to platoon him and Nutley. And really?
Snow is there, and he
I question that.
Oh, he spins on this thing, but he lines it right to the first baseman for the out.
All right. Looking at something down and in.
and delivers. Tony
What I mean by that, if you look at the bottom left of the screen, you see like a little box there with the chart. That's where we're kind of looking.
changeup.
That's a bit too far in. Basically a ball that we can pull and hopefully elevate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Good pitch on the outside corner. It's 1-2.
All right, regardless of where it is, we have to swing at it.
This is swung on.
Yeah.
Softly out behind second base.
Avoid the strikeout, still make an out. Yeah.
Gets to it for the out.
He looked like he was on this one. But it winds up being a soft liner right to the shortstop.
Burl.
Slider stays inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
But if he swings at that, all he'll do is beat it off his shin.
Missed again. Ball 2.
But if he swings at that, all he'll do is beat it off his shin.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And that catches
Ooh.
the outside corner, and it's
With
2-0.
Burrow, we're looking middle of the plate,
Throw into a spot.
or at the very least, very down and in.
Swing and a liner to left. And
Not
it's
ideal
right
there,
to the
but ew, got on.
They say he's not much of a low ball hitter, but he did a pretty good job out there.
Abreu, with a single as last time, will be the batter.
He's also stole a base and scored a run. We definitely will need a base hit to get any runs in this inning. We need a base hit because we got 2 outs.
Got no swing, Abreu.
So we're looking again, middle of the plate, middle up, or down and in. That will work.
Swinging a soft liner to the right side. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
Well, this is a much easier pitch to hit when you can see it breaking towards you. And he just reaches out and gets this one.
Bell batting .424 against right-handed pitching.
2 men on, 2 men out.
All right, so we got another run across the plate.
First pitch, a slider in there, 0-1.
And kind of looking for specific pitches to be in certain areas that we could drive.
Slider is down at the
Well, that
shortstop.
moves the runners up.
And this one gets away. It's all the way back to the backstop, and both runners should advance.
Well, he just can't come up with this thing. That's going to go as a pass ball.
So the question is, did they walk pitch around Bell and go after Lieberthal?
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Nope, they go right after him, and we promptly ground out there. But it is what it is.
The Phillies scratch across a run on 3 hits with a couple of men left on. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third. The Phils lead 2-0.
JT Snow, former California Angel.
JT Snow just is able to hold back that time. And he's ahead of the count, 1 ball, no strikes.
Tried to sneak one by him on the digits, but he just missed.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swinging a high pop-up off to the right.
The bat is in the middle of the screen.
Puts it away for the out.
Alrighty, let's start with a changeup up. And we will not go back there because that did not go where I wanted it.
The 0-1 pitch is a fastball for a called strike.
Well, he's going to need to protect the outer half of the zone here.
Strike 3.
He did not protect the outer half of the zone there.
Well, he just says, here it is, just try and hit it. 3 pitches, good night. Ha-ha.
Williams will be the batter now. First pitch, here it comes. Here's a swing and a soft liner to the left side. Rollins gets there.
All right, 3 up, 3 down through 3 innings.
We're through 3 innings now.
Do 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 do. Ba-da-da-do, do, 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 do. Ba-da-da-do, do, 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 do.
Ball 1.
Let's see if he tries to lock him up now with a fastball in on his hands.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Slider, look out. That's dangerous up there.
Williams is having some control issues. What?
Change up in for a strike.
Yeah.
1-1.
He had him fooled there.
Yeah, I didn't like where its placement was.
Change up misses, and it's 3-1. There's a swing and a line.
3-1 pitch. Take it. Drive it the other way.
I mean, that's what you do as a pitcher down in the count. You go right at him. No free passes. If he gets a knock,
Tip your cat. Tip your cat. Tip your hat. All right, Lieberthal's a slow runner.
First pitch on the way.
And sacrifice.
In time
Bunt.
for the out.
Perfect. Potentially could have wheeled and dealed to second, but is what it is there. Basically, we avoid a double play.
Will step in. Lined out last time.
Rollins batting only .413 here in the middle of May. Early May, excuse me. I try to avoid first ball swinging, but yeah, that was right where Rollins likes it.
well, they're already in the lead here, and they're looking for more. Couple guys on now. Let's see if they can make that pitcher sweat some more out there.
He's already sweating. Alright, runners first and third.
This is swung on and hit on the ground. The throw.
Well,
So he's aboard with
that worked.
Utley will come to the plate. He lined out in his last at bat.
Mini pizzas, sausage, pepperoni.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey,
Fly ball. Young is there and he makes the catch.
that was a good one to crush too when we didn't.
Well, he swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Barry Bonds, you look surprisingly white.
Will step in. Lined out last time.
Alright.
First pitch to him. Slider too far inside, and that'll back him up a bit.
Last time Tommy was up, it was like a ball we had to swing at.
The 1-0 pitch is a changeup that stays outside. 2-0.
Oi!
Ran in and got it.
Well, I know he didn't want to do that.
The hell, bro?
Blow things up.
Two down, bases loaded.
Ducks are on the pond.
And that's too low. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and it comes up on him. The throw not in time, and he just does leg this one out.
Well, that worked. The still bases loaded here.
Are loaded with 2 outs. And that misses for a ball.
And that's one the guys can whack the other way if it's a bit closer.
We wanted it a little bit closer than where it
He's
was.
at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing.
Bases loaded and just a weak fly ball out to center field.
He puts it away to retire the side.
The center fielder has the range to his left, but he's able to hot foot over there and put it away.
The Philadelphia Phillies get 2 runs here on 3 hits, but they wind up leaving the bases loaded. Now we move on to the bottom of the 4th. The Phillies lead it 4-0. Fastball runs inside. 1-0. 1-0 pitch is a curve swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Excellent control there, hitting the outside corner. 1-2.
And when he's keeping that on the corner, he's tough.
Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away.
This is like moving in and out.
He's gonna shy away from you. That one clocks in at 97 on the gun. And that thing's just popping at catcher's mitt.
He kicks and delivers. Hammonds is at the plate now, and he takes ball 1. Man, a big hack at that one, but now it's 1-1. And that's cut on and missed. 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 2 down.
88 on the slider.
Young will be the batter. He struck out swinging his last time.
This is Barry Bonds, folks. Call him Young.
The pitch. This one is hit.
It wasn't mighty Joe Young.
Bird is there, and that'll do it for this half of the inning. They go down quickly and quietly here. We played 4 here in San Francisco. The Phillies on top, 4-0.
Bell already matched the previous year's home run total.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
And we lay off that.
Changeup stays outside, and it's even at 1-1. Changeup can't find the strike zone. 2-1.
All right.
Get into golf at that one.
Head in the count there.
He lays off the change, and it's 3-1.
Nothing but change-ups. Okay.
On the ground to second.
I probably could have taken that as a strike, but oh well.
One away.
Oh well.
Lieberthal will be the batter. Base hit his last time up.
Levy batting .432.
First pitch, here it comes. This is swung on. And
There's a nice little hit.
And that falls for a base hit.
And that is 10 hits now in the ball game for him. Have to wonder how much longer of a leash this pitcher's going to have.
Millwood will be the batter. Drove in a run with a sacrifice fly his last time.
No, he moved the runner along with a sacrifice bunt his last time.
And he squares around and gets down the bunt. Good slide, and he is in there.
I don't know, John, but that's 10 hits off of this guy now. And if I'm the manager,
They're counting that as an error. How? It was an attempted fielder's choice, but
One out with runners at first and second. Rollins looks at a first
but
pitch
how? How the hell is that counting as an error?
change up on the shoe tops, and that backs him up a bit. Here's the 2-0 pitch. He takes a fastball for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken for called strike 2.
might have been looking off speed there because that's a pitch he can handle.
Now here's a swing and a sinking liner to left. And it's in there, base hit.
All right, so we got the bases loaded again.
Bird will have a shot to pad this lead a little bit.
Well, no matter what the score is, you need to capitalize here.
Now timeout is called, and we're going to have a visit to the mound.
For the record, I laid off pitches.
Low for ball 1.
Might have had him fooled there, but it stayed down.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Lays off, and it's 2-1.
Good hard action that time. That's a good spot to miss.
Mini pizzas, sausage,
He's at the belt.
pepperoni.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he swings and lines this one softly.
Dang it, it's another soft hit.
Their base hit.
Well, he batting .390, bases loaded, 1 out.
Grounded down the first base line. Snow dives. He's got it. And the throw to the plate is too late, and the run will score. Tomey will have a shot to pad this lead a little bit.
Well, no matter what the
A
score
little
is, you need
bit.
to capitalize here.
Jensen will come in and pitch.
Jensen, his 11th game. He's in a bad situation here. Bases are loaded. 1 out. Giants already down by 6.
1 ball, no strikes.
Can't get him to golf at that one.
It's an ugly situation.
Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Scooter up the middle.
Lines this one back up the middle. And that's into center field for a base hit. So he's aboard with an RBI single.
Tomei leads the league with 64 hits.
Burrell will have a shot to pad this lead a little bit.
Well, no matter what the score is, you need to capitalize here.
This is swung on and lined softly to right field. And it drops in for a base
We
hit.
keep the bases loaded, but so... But Jensen is like, welcome to the meat grinder.
Well, no matter what the score is, you need to capitalize here.
Change up outside, ball one.
Oh, lemonade.
2 balls, no strikes.
Nowhere to put him. Got to come in now.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now here's the ball down the third baseline. On to first.
Well, they get the force out.
Get the back in.
Bell 1 for 3. Last time out we had to swing at something down and away.
Swing and a line.
Well, we'll just rip that one through.
And that's hit number 15 for him in this one. As a manager, you take that kind of offense every time out.
DB 2 for 2 with an RBI.
Bases loaded. Misses, ball one.
And a slider down and away might be the single toughest pitch to hit.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
Down in the count.
Basically, this inning started with a sacrifice. We went for the sacrifice and bunt for a third time, and they tried to go for the gun the runner down at second, and
Here's a swing and the ball line softly towards
the
right.
floodgates is opened here.
Field, a base hit.
Well, and that's 3 straight hits he's surrendered. He's got to bounce back and get this guy.
Brower comes into the game now, Hud, as the new pitcher.
Well, I'm sure they hoped they wouldn't have to burn quite so many bullpen guys so early in this one.
Our 4th game, an ERA of 9. Hey, Canadians fan, how you doing?
Fastball inside, and he had to dance out of the way there.
Yeah, this inning started off. The Giants made a mistake, and we don't have an extra base hit. Everything has been single.
The 1-1 pitch.
It's basically station to station baseball. I have not really tried to advance the runners. And here's another single.
And that gets down for a base hit.
I'm doing good.
Well, that's usually a pretty good pitch. Got him chasing that time, but he was able to get it into center field, and he's aboard.
Bird will have a shot to pad this lead a little bit.
Well, no matter what the score is, you need to capitalize here.
I am taking pitches.
That's just a brain freeze not to swing at that. Come on, you can do better.
Lined hard down the left field line.
And again, I'm not going to advance in the.
Falls for a base hit.
Trust me, I could advance the runner, but I would have been down at the plate.
Man, and it seems like it just doesn't matter who they trot out there. These guys are just stringing together hit after hit.
The bases are loaded with 2 outs. First pitch.
The bases have been loaded for the past 5 minutes.
Swung on it, line
Another base hit.
and it's in there, base hit.
Well, that's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. You can't be out of gas yet. You just got to bear down out there.
Tolman looks at first
The
pitch.
ESPN trophy room is running out of space.
Looks like he's trying to
Ooh, that fooled me.
And that thing is by you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2.
I would like to hit a grand slam. That's why it's like I am trying to.
Hit hard
Well, that will be good for extra bases.
into left field, a base hit. And he is also in there.
Well, and that pitcher's got to be thinking, what do I have to do to get somebody out? That's 4 straight hits he surrendered.
This is what you call the good old nightmare inning. Like, you hate to see it, was just a team just erupts, and no matter what happens,
Slider
it's like everything just drops in.
swings and lines this one back up the middle.
And that will mercifully end the inning. For the Ooh, boy. Yeah, show how unclose that was.
The Philadelphia Phillies really break this thing open with an enormous inning here. We go to the
Giants have committed 5 errors. They don't have a single hit.
to nothing.
Oh boy, that got ugly real quick.
First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
Good live fastball that time.
Check swing, but he held up in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. This one's grounded foul outside of first. This is swung on and hit in the
Get
air.
there, get there.
Bird drifts over and makes the catch.
Would be great if I could throw a no-hitter
Come in a little bit on this one.
on,
Was able to get
on
there.
top of everything else.
Pierzynski will step in. A strikeout victim his last time. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a ground ball. Rollins has it on the hop. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Alfonso.
Gato Alfonso. Remember when he came up with the Mets? Wait, he did come. He did come up with the Mets, right?
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Or am I thinking of somebody else?
Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Bell is right there. Throws on to first, and the side is retired. The San Francisco Giants are retired in short order here. We've played 5 full. Philly leads 16 to nothing. I'm John Middle with Rex Hutler. Your
We might start breaking out the bench players. Who knows?
Abreu is at the plate now.
Take
and
a-
watches ball 1.
We watch ball 1.
Diving out over the plate at least.
The 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch.
You know what? We'll be nice. We'll be nice. We'll take a few pitches.
2-1 now.
Yeah, don't bite at that. Make him throw strikes.
The 2-1 pitch. And he misses down and away. 3-1 now.
We'll take a few pitches here. We'll let this one go by.
And the slider is in there.
All right.
All he can hope to do is foul that baby off.
And this one's grounded a second. Durham is there to play
Again.
on the hop.
The game has gotten out of hand. We shall take pitches. We shall do the mature thing.
Will step in. RBI single.
Unless it's Tomei or Burrow at the plate, then we're definitely swinging at the for the frickin' fences.
And he takes a ball 1-0.
Thought he might try to Tommy hawk that thing.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Low on the inside for a ball. 2-0.
But if he swings at that, all he'll do is beat it off his shin.
And here's a fastball for a called strike. 2-1. Two 1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
Well, he just pounds that outside locator right on the black.
Ooh, that actually looked like it was going to be further than it was. That fooled me, admittedly so. That definitely fooled me.
Lieberthal will be the batter. Singled home a run his last time. First pitch is a slider high. 1-0.
But this thing stays up, and that's not where the catcher wanted it.
The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there.
Okay, he has a pitch that is going to back up on the plate a little bit. Okay.
The 1-1 pitch, a fastball taken for a strike. 1-2.
All right, 2 strikes. I will swing. Or will I? No, I won't. I will not swing at that.
Good hard action that time. That's a good spot to miss.
The 2-2 pitch. This one's
I had one. I got a pitch to hit too, and we just spoiled it.
now here's the ball grounded tried to torch the hole, and it finds its way through into left field, a base hit.
Lieberthal has 4 hits today.
Millwood will step in. RBI single as last time. Christensen is going to come into pitch
Jason
here.
Christensen.
I'm sure they hoped they wouldn't have to burn quite
10th
so
game, an
many
ERA of
guys
1.80.
early in this one. Let's see if this guy can hold down the fort.
And we shall...
He kicks and delivers.
We shall take pitches to do the thing, you know.
It's letter high for a strike, and he falls behind 0-2.
All right, 2 strikes on us. We shall now swing.
Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Perez is there, throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs on a hit and 1 man left up. Now we'll go to the last of the 6th. The Phillies lead it 16-0.
And game got a bit out of hand, that's all.
Snow looks at one in there for a called strike.
Well, he needs to open up just a little bit and drive that pitch.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. Big swing and a miss on the changeup. He struck him out. 1 away. Perez will be the batter. Called out on strikes his last time.
Alrighty.
The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Line drive left of the bag and foul. Bell is there and he hauls it in foul territory.
Alrighty, so we got a nice thing going here.
Christensen is ready to get his first look now. Moore will grab a bat, come up to hit here.
So that means we'll see a new pitcher to start the next inning.
Swing at a high.
That's terrible. Like a pinch hitter and they know it hit their situation, blowout situation. Swings at the first pitch and pops it up.
The Giants are shut down again, and through 6 innings now, they remain without a hit. On to the 7th inning we go. The Phillies on top, 16-0. Zerby will come in and pitch.
Well, Zerby's a guy that's not afraid to pitch
kind of
inside.
weird there.
Spot the corners with the fastball, and also show you a good, sharp breaking ball.
Starts him off with a breaking pitch inside, 1-0.
Again, we are taking. We'll take the 2 strikes,
1-1.
and then
He's up out there.
The 1-1 pitch on the
we'll swing. We'll swing with 2 strikes in this situation. It's a blowout situation, you know, do the mature thing.
Spot that heater there.
fastball low, ball 2, 2-2.
Lazy fly ball to right.
Field line. Tucker is right there, and he puts it away.
Well, he covers a lot of ground out there, and he's able to range to his left and pull this one in near the line.
First pitch, here it comes. Bird watches one that's in there for strike 1.
There seems to be a bit of a lag between how the PS2 is registering to the stream.
He falls behind 0-2.
We'll swing at this, but there is
Swinging a
not sure if it's an audio lag on top of everything else.
is there, and he has it for out number 2.
Well, he might have found himself a hit if he could have lofted this a little more. But as it is, it's nothing more than an easy play for the second baseman.
Utley 1 for 5, got a hit in that monster inning.
Change up on the shoe tops, and that backs him up a bit. Now here's
Little
one hit
okay,
straight to the middle.
well they threw at me. Okay, so it is, you know, take a hit up the middle there.
Tomey will be the batter. He doubled home a couple of
Admittedly, with Tommy, we will swing for the fences.
First pitch on the way. Swing.
or promptly ground out.
And that is in time for the out. No runs on one base hit, and
It is a slight delay between what I'm seeing on my main monitor and what's going through OBS.
16.
We did do a graphics card update, so maybe that is kind of throwing things off a little. Who knows? Look at this beautiful ballpark in San Francisco.
Tucker will try to get things going here in the home half of the seventh.
We do have a no-hitter going.
Swings, it misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. On the ground to second. Utley has got it. Over to
Whoa! Foxy Melly, thank you very much for that resub using Twitch Prime. Give Foxy that shout out there. Foxy, how you doing today? Foxy Melly streams on a frequent basis. We're playing Phasmophobia yesterday. How you doing, Foxy?
got the curve by him that time, and he's in control.
Thank you for subbing up again. I appreciate it very much. As we get the big strikeout to follow that sub.
Young will step in. He hit a fly ball out.
You know, I know what Barry Bonds looks like. He does not look like a generic white dude.
Fastball swung and missed. 0-1.
Buzzed him up and
I try to be awesome. I'm not awesome. You're awesome.
He's not cheating himself with that swing, but he missed another one. It's 0-2 now. Got it. And that is the 9th strikeout of the game.
We got 9 strikeouts, a no-hitter going.
Stymied here in this one. That's 7 innings now without the benefit of a hit. We'll move ahead to the 8th. Philly leads 16-0.
So we got a couple of big things happening here.
Did they throw it underhand for you, Burrow?
Swing and a liner.
The heckler scared me.
And that one falls in there, base hit.
Well, the key here is he really stays back on the ball, lets his bat do the work, and just makes good, solid contact with this one.
Henderson is going to come into the ball game now as a runner.
When you got Ricky Henderson on the bench, you use him.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
So what's new, Foxy? What were you up to today?
There he goes toward second.
Ball!
Out on a good throw.
Well, he came in with a curveball that time. That's usually one of the toughest pitches for a catcher.
I could have sworn I would have been safe on that.
Corks a perfect throw to get his man.
Fastball runs inside, and that'll dust him off a bit. This is swung on and line.
Work today, a lovely 12-hour shift. Nice. Yeah, I should be getting back to my normal day shift hours next week. And you're off now until Saturday. All right. Plenty of time to go hunting for ghosts and Phasmophobia.
And this misses. 1-0.
You look like you had so much fun with that yesterday. Well, yeah, it was yesterday when you were doing that. I think yesterday or the day before, one or the other. Because I know that's what you were doing last time I.
Zerby has got it. Now here's a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Throws to first in time for out number 3.
Yesterday, yeah. I know. I thought that it was in the past 36 hours.
Lead it 16-0. First pitch to him. And this one's grounded a second. Utley has it. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
Actually, we got a perfect game going.
Will come to the plate. He grounded out his last time. Called strike on the outside. 0-1.
Good light fastball that time.
The 0-1 pitch is a changeup, swung on and missed. 0-2. Got it.
The big hook.
Strikeout number 10 in this game. Alfonso will step in. Ground out victim his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Ooh, and you could hear the pop in the glove all the way up here.
Tried to get him to go after that slider, and it's 1-1. Good spot for the changeup that time. 1-2. Now here's a swing and a high fly ball towards left center. Henderson
All right.
is there now, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Well, this one's headed towards the gap, but it's skied a bit too much, and the left fielder moves to his left to put it away.
The Giants fail again in their quest for a hit. That makes 8 no-hit innings thus far. 8 innings.
That's right, 8 no-hit
The
innings.
Phillies on top. 16.
Not even a walk.
Starts him off with a breaking pitch inside. 1-0.
Millwood did throw a no-hitter in 2003, so it's possible.
Travels outside. 2-0.
Rude.
And it got him pretty good.
Well, as a batter, if you're going to get hit, you're happy it's a changeup. That won't even leave a mark. Tape and aspirin on it.
Tape and aspirin on it. That was what said.
He kicks and delivers. He bunts the ball in time for the out.
Well, that's how you draw it up. He just lets the bat deaden the ball, and it's enough to move that runner into scoring position with 1 out.
Yeah, there was a game last week where it was like the opposing team plunked me 3 times. It was like,
Rollins is at the plate.
granted, when I retaliated, they ejected my guy. So
Motion there, but he left it high.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
And that thing's a blur up there.
it's a total blur.
And that one's
Are they seriously going to walk Rollins here?
He's taking over.
I'm not swinging because of the score. I am laying off. I'm trying not to.
Would have been a souvenir.
And
like-
the off-speed pitch is in there. 3-2 now.
What's the right word? Sportsmanship. Don't swing unless there's 2 strikes.
And he lays off. Ball 4.
With a bit within a blowout lead.
Bird will come to the plate. He lined out in his last at bat.
Like it's like try to avoid running up the score. Plus we had a 20-run game last week.
Ball 1.
Just trying to keep that hitter off balance with that one.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0.
Pretzels with cheese and mustard.
Ball at the knees.
That sounds so good. I had a hot pocket.
That thing looked like
Ham
a
and
barrel
cheese.
rolling right over Niagara Falls.
Fastball inside, and he had to dance out of the way there.
Da 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 da.
Fastball called strike 2.
Yeah, good hard fastball. Let's see if he comes back with another one.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left.
All right, that's good for extra bases.
And he will score from second.
And out at third.
There, and he is out at third. Great play.
Was worth it.
Utley will come up. He singled his last time. Rodriguez comes into the game now, Hud, as the new pitcher.
And Rodriguez is a very hard-throwing righty. He'll get into trouble when that fastball flattens out, but if he can spot the corners, he's nasty.
He has an ERA of 6 before. Can't be that nasty.
That's taken for a strike.
I'd take that back.
That'll keep him honest.
He looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2. Wastes one there. 1-2.
Good location, bearing down and in. That one gave me fits. I hated that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Over the plate, but low. 2-2 now. He lays off there. It's full. 3-2.
3-2. Full count.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So he works it to a full count and then gets the free pass.
All right, Tomei. He got plunked in this game. Let's see if we can hit home run number 10 on the season here.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
We want it down and in.
Fastball.
Said down and in, not down, not up around my head. Come on now.
Watching ball 2.
Too much grease on that one.
The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lined over the first.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Heading towards the corner.
This pitch is bearing back toward him, and he's able to just strike through this thing and
that
get base hit.
That would have been an extra base hit, but it ricocheted off the wall in such a way there was no way I could capitalize on it.
And he fouls this one off. He squares around and he gets this one down. And that is in time for the out.
Tried a bunt for a hit.
Here, but the defense wasn't surprised. They make the play to get out of the inning.
The Philadelphia Phillies pick up 2 runs on 2 hits, and they leave a couple as well. On now to the bottom of the 9th. The Phils lead 18-0. Snow is at the plate, and he takes a called strike 1.
Might have been looking off speed there, because that's a pitch he can handle.
Misses. 1-1. Now a high bouncer down the line at first.
All right.
Tomei has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Perez will be the batter. He had a fly ball out his last time out. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
I don't think he likes that call.
Good hard slider that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Struck him out, and that is now 11 strikeouts in the ball game.
All right, folks. We have 26 outs.
Rodriguez will step to the plate now.
We have not allowed a hit. We have not allowed a hit or a walk all game.
Jumpstart this offense.
Comes down to this.
Lays off a called strike, and it's 0-1.
Good live fastball that time.
The 0-1 pitch is a curve swung on and missed. 0-2.
The payoff pitch.
Got it. And that is strikeout.
We got a perfect game.
Millwood puts himself in the record books with an incredible perfect game.
Oh, that was something to behold. This is one of those days when you can't help but be a baseball fan. What a performance.
Marlon Byrd certainly
Whew.
wasn't alone in having a terrific game at the plate, Hud, but out of all those who did well, he's most deserving of our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game.
Well, a 5-hit ball game? It never happens. Call the cops. You can't ask for a whole lot more than that. Seemed like everything he hit found a hole, and that
It was in the hole.
So that just about wraps things up from here. For my partner, Rex Hutler.
Trust me, under any other circumstances, if it wasn't a blowout game, Millwood would have been the player of the game. So it's like, boy, that's some. But I guess it's like getting a 5-hit game is more outstanding than having a flawlessly pitched game. But like double, stolen base, 5 RBIs.
So long from San Francisco.
It was a good game. Not for the Giants, but... All right, for the Phillies, 18 runs on 26 hits, no errors. For the Giants, no runs, no hits. They committed 5 errors. Winning pitcher Kevin Millwood, his 4th win of the year. The losing pitcher Jerome Williams, he drops to 3-3. Well, everybody but Ricky Henderson got a hit, and Henderson came in as a pinch runner. And there you go, 5 hits, 5 RBIs. Tomei had 3 hits, 3 RBIs. Basically, everything we got was like singles for the most part. We had a couple of steals. Yeah, it was basically 3 up, 3 down all day long. And we got struck out 12 batters. Now, some of these errors would count as infield hits. The errors on Williams, Durham, and Alfonso are like throwing errors, but they're really infield hits. But, oh well. You can't ask for a better performance than that, folks. 9 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, 12 strikeouts. That's how you do it. And we just basically obliterated the Giants' bullpen. Onward to our next game of the season. Dustin, what's it? Is that Dustin Hermanson pitching? Possibly. And they are not going to play Young in that game. So let's see. Let's see what they are suggesting here. Let's see. Do I want to... trying to think if I want to, now we'll use our bench more in the next game.
Everybody, Carl Ravitch here at our Baseball Tonight desk as we get you ready for Wednesday night baseball action here on ESPN. Coming up, it's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants.
Them Giants of San Francisco.
To bring you all the action, San Francisco. To bring you all the action, let's send you over to the voice of the Giants. That's John Miller. He's with Rex Hudler. John?
All right, Carl. Now, from the glistening shores of McCovey Cove, we're at the newly named SBC Park here in San Francisco.
It is funny how many ballparks and stuff, stadiums are named after banks and things. It's like, it does take a lot of the charm out.
Hello, everyone. This is John Miller, ready to bring you all the play-by-play action. And with me is my partner, Rex Hudler. And Rex, as the Giants take the field below us, let's talk quickly about the key for them in this matchup.
They lost their last time out, so they'll be looking to get back into the win column in this one. They'll have the home crowd behind them, so I'd just say they got to play their brand of baseball, and they'll be just...
That is Dustin Hermanson. Okay, I was right. He's 2-4 with an ERA over 5. Only in the video game with someone batting .422 will be good for only 4th in the league.
At the plate now, and he takes ball 1. Down and away for ball 2.
Looking to backdoor him, but he lays off.
The 2-0 pitch on the way. Missed again, ball 3.
Weak batting average. Yeah, I know, Iceman, right?
This one's lined softly toward the gap in left center. And he can't...
How you doing today, sir?
Well, there's a fine how do you do to start off the inning. Left one out over the plate that time and serves up a 2-bagger.
Bird coming off of a 5-hit game.
First pitch on the way. Bird Looks at one in there for a called strike.
JT Remuto is back with you guys.
He's giving the umpire that "you're killing me" look.
The 0-1 pitch is a fastball high. One ball.
Yeah, I am
Now here's a
not
swing.
surprised.
The throw to first. And he is in there on a very close play.
And this is how you want to start an inning. Back-to-back hits here.
But I kind of worry about signing him. So I wouldn't mind like a 3-year deal for him, but a 5-year deal is like, okay, he's going to be a backup catcher in years 4 and 5. I am rather perturbed with the Baseball Writers Association of America.
And that is in time.
It's like for the second time in a decade, they choose not to put anyone into the Hall of Fame who is deserving. It's like
And that brings up the powerful Jim Thome to the plate.
young enough, but you gotta remember he's a catcher, so it's gonna wear on his knees.
First pitch to him. Ball one. Lays off again. 2-0.
Good location, bearing down and in.
I mean,
What gave me fits. I hated that one.
He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike.
Bonds and Clemens should have been in. I mean,
Swing and a ground ball to short. Perez dives. He's up with it.
that's just me. But Bonds and Clemens should have gone in. Schilling, to me, is not a Hall of Famer because I don't think he has Schilling does not have the regular season stats. But Bonds and Clemens should have been in.
The Philadelphia Phillies.
And I said it on Twitter, and I said it in my blog today. Alex Rodriguez is going to be on the ballot next year. If A-Rod gets in and Bonds and Clemens doesn't, then the Baseball Writers Association of America, the people, the sports writers who actually vote on the Hall of Fame, they are complete and utter idiots. It's like, I use another word to describe them, but yeah.
First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. There's a swing and a ground ball. Wolf is there to play it on the hop.
I mean,
Throw on to first in time, one away.
And if memory serves me right, the allegations against A-Rod were much worse than anything against Bonds and Clemens.
Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
And he had that look that he thought it was inside.
The 0-1 pitch is a good hard cutter in for a called strike.
Yeah.
Curveball swung on it, missed. He struck him out. 2 down.
Here's your hat. What's your hurry? 3 pitches and get back to the dugout.
Yeah, like Jeter got like Jeter and Mariano got like perfect ballots, and Ken Griffey didn't. It's like, what the hell?
In there for strike 1.
Well, no hitter here.
And it drops in for a base hit.
Well, he's right on this thing. Not a whole lot of dip on that one. He's just able to put a good swing on it.
Alfonso will get his first plate appearance in this one now. The pitch. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Watches that one, and it's called a strike. 0-2. Change-up, got it.
Considering a number of players that are in the Hall of Fame, that is,
There, 3 pitches and he's already.
yeah, I can understand that for at least for one. But at the same time,
Runner left at first.
it's the Baseball Hall of Fame has some very dubious people in it. There are some people.
Ooh, looked like a cutter that time, and he just did get out of harm's way.
It says it's like you're judging them by their performance on the field.
The 2-0 pitch
It's like there is.
Fastball. Oh, there's a wake-up call.
I don't say that. I say this right now. I say it. It's like the ban on Pete Rose was idiotic
As it gets down in front of him.
and antiquated.
Well, he's up in the count, so he can be patient up there as he waits for his pitch, and he delivers here.
Just complete. Not a great ambassadors. That's what it's the baseball writer. I don't know how it is in hockey or the NBA or the NFL.
And that gets down for a base.
But I don't think sports writers are in any way, shape, or form involved with those Hall of Fame decisions
Guys get on with hits. Now that pitch
for those sports. The fact that sports writers have so much leeway for the Baseball Hall of Fame, it's not right.
First pitch, here it comes.
The way I see it,
Off the plate and low. 1 ball, no strikes.
I don't
it
think
really should come down to like the
Here's a
a
swing
more.
up the middle. To second for 1.
How should a Hall of Fame be determined? It should be by the players
out
themselves.
of the jam, and perhaps
I was like, okay.
our score tied.
First pitch on the way. Perez squares the butt of the first pitch, but he can't make contact. It's 0-1.
Let me. Why? Because they keep the sports writers out of it.
Check swing, but it's in there for a strike, and he falls behind.
I could have sworn I.
Even if he swings, there's not a whole lot he can do with that.
He swings and lines this one softly toward the left.
That's what you call a bloop single.
That falls for a base hit.
Well, he gets a pitch he can handle, and he delivers the first run of the
Ah,
inning,
well.
number 2.
And he's running, heading for third. And he tries to get one down. Good throw, and they just do get him for the out.
No, they almost always allow the max number of candidates in. Ah.
Run from scoring. Nice.
But then again, hockey being a much different sport, and it's probably and it is easier.
First pitch to him.
And I say that with big quotation marks to get the numbers and stuff like that.
Well, a lot of times
And not to mention, you got guys that play for fucking ever in hockey.
and then he had a good cut at this one.
Jaromir Jagr is still playing, so if there's an official league somewhere in the world, Jaromir Jagr is going to be playing.
Feliz is there, and that'll do it for this half of the inning. The Philadelphia Phillies get 4 hits in the inning and push 2 runs across the plate. On now to the last half of the second. The Phils lead 2-0.
But I got a theory. I got a way. It's like, okay, they don't want to take away the votes away from the baseball writers of Association in America. I got a way to fix it.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Rollins.
I got a way it can be. I can fix it. No more blank ballots. Minimum of 5. Each writer has to have a minimum of 5 nominees on the ballot. And no blank ballots at all.
0-1.
I can fix it.
As a pitcher, that's where you want that thing to be.
It's all about the numbers,
The
defensive
0-1
contributions. Yeah.
swung on.
No, there are some guys who got into the Baseball Hall of Fame just based on defense. Ozzie Smith is probably the most notable one.
To center field. And that one falls in there base hit.
They go right after him 0-2, trying to make him swing the bat here, and he delivered.
But the debate.
Runner at first. Fastball in there for a called strike. the curve by him that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'm actually trying to remember some guys' stats off the top of my head. It's like did so and so like have like the offensive numbers?
He is right there though to bring this one in.
Well, he hits this one a mile in the air, but the third baseman has no trouble putting it away.
Richie Ashburn got in through the Veterans Committee, but even then, Ashburn would not have the offensive stats to really justify it.
Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch is a curve in for a called strike.
Big break to that, but I bet he won't come back there again.
And he looks at a fastball in there, and the side is retired.
Is he out already? He just stepped into the box. That's tired.
No.
But
They'll go to the top of inning number.
as I said, the real test is going to be next year for the Baseball Hall of Fame. And then again, you're going to have some writers out there so say, "Oh, Jeter didn't have his ceremony this year, so like we're not going to vote for anybody because the guys from last year were not properly enshrined." And I guarantee there are going to be some sports writers out there who actually are going to use that as an excuse. Matter of fact, there are at least 2 people that I think I read actually did say that as their justification for sending in blank ballots.
Is at the plate, and he takes a called strike one. Strike 2 at the knees. 0-2.
Oh, that'll drop in.
Ball to left center field. And it drops in for a base hit.
Bonds them cheated.
You got a guy 0-2. You got to make him fish for that ball or throw him some chin music. But he put that one right on his silver
Yeah,
bat.
Schilling. Even Schilling says he should not be in the Hall of Fame. He knows he's not a Hall of Famer.
The pitch. This one swung on and hit on a line. The throw not in time.
Well,
He just
but they,
does lay
as far as
it
Bonds and Clemens go, you got an entire generation of cheaters outright.
Abreu will come up. He singled his last.
And perhaps the one that's even bigger than Bonds and Clemens is the one who definitely got caught in A-Rod.
And he sends this one in the air towards center. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
Well, this thing's moving pretty good, but he gets the bat head out front, just puts a good solid swing on it.
And let's just remember this too.
At the mound.
Bonds basically got unofficially blackballed out of playing because
1-0.
remember you put him in as a designated hitter
This is not the time to get cute. Go right after him.
on any American League team in 2008 because his last year was 07, I believe. Bonds is a difference maker for any team in the American League.
Lost it. Ball 4, and that forces home a run.
Well, they take something off that time, hoping to get the
No,
batter to
here's the
look
thing.
something.
A-Rod is going to get in because he's on ESPN. Watch, he's going to get in first ballot at least with A-Rod will get in, and this
Inside. Ball 1.
Again, excellent tailing move.
A-Rod getting into the Hall of Fame is going to open up. It's going to be like Pandora's box, particularly if he gets in as a first ballot Hall of Famer. He gets in on the first ballot. That is going to open up such. No sports writer in America worth their salt would be able to take the heat.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul.
Yeah, McGuire was hurt too much to really.
Hits softly up the middle. And that gets through into center field. A base hit. And he is also in there.
To even be a factor.
Screamer in the box score, but this thing's not hit particularly well. It just gets down in a spot where they can't handle it.
It's like because if McGuire got in, then Jose Canseco, a case could have been made for Jose Canseco.
Change up back.
Like I'm trying to think. McGuire got hurt with like 90, 93, 94, 95. McGuire, which would have been the years McGuire would have at least
They've got first base open, so
put him up
they
at
got
2,000
some strikes in
hits.
this at-bat.
Swinging a high pop-up into foul ground behind first.
Yep.
He's set. Here's the 3-1 delivery. This is swung on and hit on the ground. Alfonso dives, and he's got it. Off-balance throw is in.
Indeed. It's like, it's... It's why sports writers should not have a say in who makes the Hall of Fame. Because sports writers are going to be biased one way or another. They're going to...
And that misses for a ball.
A little bit closer, and he'll be able to extend his arms.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a line drive, and that gets down for a base hit.
I don't know, John, but that's 10
Yeah,
hits off of this guy
it's...
now, and if I'm the manager,
Yeah, because it's, again, the only reason why that is because of, I think it was the first established Hall of Fame, and they put it in the power,
But a wide throw, and they
they
can't
put
get
that
him at first.
power, that privilege to vote people in, and they gave it to the wrong people.
this pitcher's gonna have.
This is swung on and lined softly towards
Yeah, we're getting a lot of blue pits here.
Well, it's a game of first. He gets a first pitch fastball that time. He takes it right back up the middle for a knock.
First pitch, here it comes. Toman looks at the first pitch, and it
This is yeah, boy. It's like I'm trying to get off of it, but it's like I personally can't help but be mad.
Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Off the mound, and
And that's into center field for a base hit.
Well, sometimes hitting's just like real estate. Location, location, location. This one gets out to a spot that allows him to take two.
oh well. We took two. That's like they count that as a double. It's like it's like advance on the throw more than anything else.
This one swung on and hit in the air. Moore.
It's amazing. I can get so many hits like a drop in, but I can't get hitting a home run in this game is damn near impossible.
The Phillies going a rampage here and have really opened up this ballgame. And we move on.
Hey, look, it's Barry Bonds, except he's Sammy Sosa-ish.
Young is going to be utilized now as a pinch hitter here.
So that means we'll see a new pitcher to start the next inning.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Rollins has got
Yeah.
it, and he throws on to first for the
You want to know why? It's like the title of the stream is "Where's Barry Bonds?" Because I forget exactly what it was about Bonds that he could. I know there was like guys like Kevin Millard that they were not part of the Major League Baseball Players Union, and that's why they were not in any video games. They had like stand-ins.
The 0-1 pitch is a cut fastball.
I'm really not sure as to why Bonds.
Good location on that one, and he can't make contact.
Maybe it was the same way.
Fastball got him. 2 down.
Well, he's got him 2 strikes, and he comes
Eh.
right back in with a
He was like the Charles Barkley. He was the Charles Barkley of baseball.
Let me tell you.
Perez looks at one that's in there for a strike.
He smacked Jeff Kent around, so like he can't be that bad.
Fastball that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
2-seamer that time, and he just can't connect.
And that's high and tight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Curveball curveball ties him in knots as he swings and misses. Strike three. The side is retired. The San Francisco Giants are held in check here in their half of the inning. We're through three here at the ballpark. The Phillies on top, 9-0.
And everyone want to say it's like, oh, Bonds cheated and everything. Okay, if Bonds did Bonds' cheating actually, was it a factor in the Giants winning anything? Short answer is no, it was not.
They'll have to burn another guy this early in the game. That can be hard to staff.
First pitch on the way.
Because think about it, Bonds was basically absent at the plate when the Giants actually got good enough to start making the playoffs in the early 2000s. Like, hell, did he even have an extra base hit in the World Series against the Angels? Because I don't think he did. Granted, they pitched around him most of the time.
Change up on the shoe tops, and that backed him up a bit. Swing of the
What the hell?
and it's in there, base hit.
What the hell was that?
As a hitter, you can really lock in when you've got a 3-ball count. You know
The true home run king champion, Mr. Henry. Yeah, that was like a tough news to hear. I actually did a school report on Hank Aaron back in like the 3rd grade.
Swings and lines this one back up the middle, and that's by him into center for a base hit.
Could be the start of something big here. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and they've got something cooking now.
Perez will be the batter. He doubled home a couple of runs his last time up. First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a soft liner to the left side. And this one gets down and will head out towards the wall.
Well, that was a base running error right there.
Wolf will bat here. He grounded out his last time. He kicks and delivers.
That's because he does. Aaron didn't really look old. Like, he had the gray hair and everything, but he didn't really look it. Running the bases like the 2020 Blue Jays. Yep.
Rollins will be the batter. Singled home a run his last time.
Actually, the thing is, though, I forgot to advance to reverse the runners.
Sinker runs too far inside, then he has to moonwalk out of the way.
In fact, actually, was an opportunity to get extra base hits.
Swung on and lined softly to the left side.
It says a lot there, so it's like sometimes you just like be a little bit too aggressive and forgot to return the runners to the base.
Bird.
That's the thing about this game, is like sometimes the base runners actually respond to what I want them to do, and most of the time they don't.
The pitch. And he lays off the pitch outside and low for ball 1.
And when that thing's down and away, it's nearly impossible to hit.
1-0 pitch, a slider.
Steve's match just got traded to us. Not as exciting, but another arm to bat.
Here's one that misses.
Shoot, I can safely say this is like the biggest problem for the Phillies this season will be pitching.
Good plate discipline to lay off the changeup there. And it's
We have Nola and basically no one else. Our bullpen is basically needing to be completely rebuilt from the ground up. So it's like,
now a swing and a soft liner out towards
the only thing you could like hope for is like maybe that having a full season will actually work better for the pitching.
All the way, and he's gonna challenge
Nope, it's definitely not.
Brower is going to come in to pitch here, Rex.
Well, there's going to be some tired arms in that bullpen tomorrow. They'll have to burn another guy this early in the game. That can be hard to staff.
I mean, is Harper going to bat above 250 next year? Probably not.
Swing and a liner to right. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
A slider that time. Had a good late break back towards him, but he's able to stay right on it and gets the base hit.
It's going to be a long season.
Will be the batter. He doubled home a couple of runs.
The only good thing that was great about the shortened season last year is like it was a short season. It proved baseball doesn't have to be like 162 games.
Moore is there now, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Well, he has to backpedal a bit to get this one, but he's
You can shorten things up, make it one series a week, 4-game series. No, 5-game series all season long.
The Phils lead 12-0. Grissom can't connect on that one, and it's 0-1.
oh, he's got this baby time, but he just misses it.
Yeah, a lot of guys who were under the influence of Gabe Kapler the previous year, like Rhys Hoskins, can they find themselves?
Well, this one doesn't throw him off one bit, and he puts a good swing on.
Can they and will they find themselves is the question.
He'll step in. A strikeout victim his last time. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
Yeah, good hard fastball. Let's see if he comes back with another one.
And that misses for a ball. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Rollins, there's one.
Yep.
On to first, two.
The one thing I like though is like the Sixers are doing all right, surprisingly, and the Flyers look like they might
Durham.
do something. Thinking the Flyers always look like they can do something.
First pitch on the way. Fastball in there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a curve swung on and missed. 0-2.
Good pitch to hit, but he swung right under it.
Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Perez has got it. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. So
Slight
no
spike
runs,
there.
and nobody left. We played 4 here in San Francisco. Philly leads 12-0.
We just take this offense that's batting like 350 collectively as a team in the San Francisco and just beat the crap out of the Giants.
Hit in the air to center field. And that falls for a base hit. Abreu will step in.
By the way, folks, tomorrow night, in case anybody's wondering, tomorrow night we will do the Star Trek Online anniversary stuff. They are doing a patch update tomorrow because there were some things that broke with the anniversary event, namely event progression.
The 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. And it's
So,
in there, base
have a
hit.
pretty good group. Nice to see.
Well, back-to-back hits now to start the inning. Let's
Yep.
see how they play it.
If Hart continues to show all that promise, and it could definitely be something.
Swinging a fly ball down the left field line. Hammonds is there and makes
It's
the catch for out.
going to be real interesting
Line, but he's able to roam over it.
if they continue to play as hard,
Will bat now. He doubled home.
and if they actually give the coach more than just like as soon as the team starts to flake, they don't fire the coach right away.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit on the ground. To second for 1. On to first. 2. A double play. The Philadelphia Phillies pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they strand just the 1. On we go to the last half of inning number 5. The Phillies lead it 12-0. Feliz is at the plate now.
Feliz Navidad.
just below the knees. They might have wanted that one.
The 1-0 pitch. This one swung on and fouled away. Cutter misses, and it's 2-1. Swings and skies this one in the air to center.
But I am looking forward to actually going through the Star Trek Online content tomorrow. We're going to use our Cardassian for it. Yeah, the 04 team was decent. It's actually because it was the second year of Tomei. Utley came up the year prior. Utley was Utley was in the minors for most of 04. It was like, but a lot of that core that ended up on the 08 team was on the 04 team. Utley was still developing. Rollins was already up.
First pitch to him.
So
Swings and misses here, and he's behind 0-1. Got the curve by him that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Good count for a curveball and good location as well.
Swung on and lined softly to the right side. And that is not in time. And he's
but what most folks would forget, the Phillies were contending for the wild card spot in 03, 04. I don't think so much in 05. Because Boa was managing in 04. And they fired Boa at the end of a season, but I forget which year it was.
He fouls this one off. Lifted into left center and shallow. Rollins is there, and that'll do it for this half of the inning.
Oh, and these chap you as a player. You say to yourself, why are you swinging like that?
No runs on one base hit, and a runner left at first. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Phillies on top, 12-0. John Miller and Rex Hudler here with you. Your
ESPN broadcasters.
Christensen will come in and pitch.
Well, I'm sure they hoped they wouldn't have to burn quite so many bullpen guys so early in this one. Let's see if this guy can hold down the fort.
Fastball misses away, ball 1. Swing and a bouncer up the middle.
We just ripped it through the middle.
Rollins, with a single as last time, will be the batter. There he goes for second.
I'm just curious, will he? Nope, yep.
And he is out on a good throw. Good throw that time to get his...
Actually, it looked like he would have been safe. It looked like he was safe from that angle.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball, and that one falls in there base hit.
Well, and now you see how costly that base running mistake was. Instead of a possible big inning, now there's 1 on and 1 out. What a bonehead.
Yes.
Will be the batter.
Yes, I am a bonehead, but it is what it is.
There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. Hammonds goes over and puts it away.
And it gets under this one a bit, but the left fielder's able to get there in plenty of time.
Utley.
Actually, did this game actually platoon the Barry Bonds equivalent? They had to.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Durham has it. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. The Philadelphia Phillies pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they strand just the 1.
Because why would you play Jeffrey Hammonds in left?
12-0.
Tell you, sports video games can be weird.
Hammonds is at the plate here, and he looks at ball 1.
Couldn't get him to chase.
The 1-0 pitch. Looks like he's trying to hit the big fly there, but he missed it. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Don't be surprised if they stay inside here.
The 1-1 pitch is a curve taken for a strike. 1-2. Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. 1 away.
They sure can, yeah. Actually, if there was one thing I liked about RBI Baseball 20 when I played a lot last year, was like in the early days of COVID,
Has a big rip at it, but now he's in the hole. 0-2.
is that it had the mercy rule. Put up up by 10 runs after an inning. Okay, game over. You win. May get into a season quick.
Strikeout number 8 so far.
Right on the black.
Grissom will come up. He singled his last time. He kicks and delivers. Lays off a called strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2. He got him, and that is 9 strikeouts now. The Giants are shut down again, and that's 6 innings without a run so far. At the end of 6 full innings, Philly leads 12-0.
Tommy with his big ass.
Fastball runs inside, and that'll dust him off a bit. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing.
Well, that will be good for extra bases.
And he can't make the play. This could be trouble.
Well, this is how you get things started to lead off an inning. He really turns on one and gets it down for 2 bases.
He turns one on. Yeah, the first baseman butt.
The pitch.
Here.
Too far outside. 1-0.
Oh, it did win out.
A home run.
Okay.
Well, he gets a slider out over the plate that time, and he really gets into this.
I was doubting it would.
So that one looked pretty flat, if you ask me, Rick.
Well, when that thing doesn't have the kind of bite it needs to have, that is a very hittable pitch, as we saw right there.
I was thinking it was going to be just nothing but a big foul ball. It's like, okay.
He's not afraid to pitch inside. He'll spot the corners with the fastball and also show you a good, sharp breaking ball.
What?
Swing and a little dribbler down the line.
See, this is why you don't swing up balls out of the zone, folks.
Off balance throw gets him for out number 1. Great play. Lieberthal will be the batter. He had a fly ball out his last time up.
Do 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 do.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right.
Another soft hit.
And it drops in for a base hit.
Started him out with a fastball that time, and he just lines this one to right field for a base hit.
Perez will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Liner towards the hole. Alfonso is there.
Do you think Papa's on a belt with ever made? It has to.
The instant it leaves the bat.
It has to.
Glove out there and pull this thing in on the run.
There's no doubt about it. Like, it's like that belt is the real hero.
A little fly ball to shallow right. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him. The throw is there, and he is out at third. Great play.
I know. Never want to make the third out at third base, but
The Philadelphia Phillies add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even
The
further.
J.J. Abrams have was a game developer. He would approve of this the lens flare. I'm just glad I was like, we're done as far as this, going through the 2004 season 2004 season is concerned. We're done facing the Diamondbacks unless we meet them in the playoffs, assuming we make the playoffs. But we don't.
Alfonso will try to get things going here in the home half of the seventh. Fastball in there for a called strike. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Two-seamer that time, and he just can't connect.
And he swings and hits this one foul. There's a swing and
just sick of seeing them. Because remember, a couple weeks ago I had to basically replay an entire series because I didn't realize I didn't save the game the previous week. So we actually has faced the Diamondbacks more so than necessary.
First pitch, here it comes. Durham takes a called strike one. And he looks at a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Trying to hit one out into the parking lot there, but he missed it. 1-2. There's a swing and a ground ball. Wolf has it.
Not to mention, it's like the 04 is like one of the games we did last week was facing Randy Johnson. Is like, ooh, that was quite difficult.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he'll stay out of trouble if he can spot that heater there.
Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Told Luna Princess the story of Mr. Snappy.
The San Francisco Giants are
It's like that wicked curveball slider, the wicked slider Randy Johnson that just looked like it was
14-0.
that just snaps. It was just ugh.
And he takes a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Curveball too far inside, and he has to hop out of the way there. Getting a little wild as he misses down and away. Ball 3. Hit in the air to left center. And that gets down for a base hit.
Well, that's a 6-hit day.
Well, this is a good way to kick off the inning. He gets one out over the plate, and he turns it around for extra bases.
Yeah, hitting the ball out of the ballpark has not been something we've been able to do.
Missed 0-1.
They're going to pitch around Bird? Yes, they are. They're going to go after Utley. Which means we can go to our bench and pull in Placido Polanco. All right, I don't...
And this one's way outside, so he might be walked intentionally here. Now it looks like they'll indeed put him on.
Will they indeed put them on? Will they?
And that misses ball 4, so he works his way aboard. Polanco is going to be utilized now as a pinch hitter here.
And with such a big lead, they'll be looking to get some fresh bodies in here, I guarantee that.
First pitch on the way.
Well, that went wrong.
Down the right field line. Moore is there and makes the catch for out number 1.
What? Well, there's some base running blunders that I couldn't get the runner advance to third because I tried to advance the runner back, and that was nearly a double play. Nearly. Not quite, but nearly.
Change up on the shoe tops. That backs him up a bit. This is swung on and a liner. And that falls for a base hit. The tag. And
Out at the plate.
out at the plate.
Really? How?
Burrow will step in. He had that 2-run homer his last time up.
Even I'm calling bullshit on that.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
They're gonna walk Burrow, and I got and
1-1.
because I bat Abreu behind Burrow.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. And even with one
What?
strike, David
Question is, why would I bat Abreu behind Burrow? Because Abreu is not exactly my best 3-hole hitter.
He'll for sure put him on now. And that one misses as well. So it's a 5-pitch.
Plus, I like to have an idea of going left, right, left in the middle of the lineup, and I don't have another left-handed bat that I will.
Abreu will
Basically, Abreu's behind Burrow to protect them.
And the infield can play back and shoot for any base.
He kicks and delivers. This is swung on and hit on the ground.
Yeah.
Time for the out. The Phillies load the bases on 2 hits, but can't push across anybody. We move now to the last half of the 8th. The Phils lead 14-0. The pitch. Moore swings and misses here, and he's behind.
Do
Nothing.
do do.
He looks at a curve in there. Now he's behind 0-2.
And that thing looked like a barrel rolling right over Niagara Falls.
Swing and a line drive. Rollins is there, and he puts it away for out number 1.
And this baby is smoked. The shortstop's right there to glove that baby.
Gotta love some of the shadows on this. It's like the shadows are all boxy.
Pierzynski is at the plate, and he swings and misses here for strike 1.
Spot that fastball again. I say throw him that pitch again.
Tried to get him to go after the cutter, but it's 1-2. Got him, and that is strikeout number 10 in this game.
Back-to-back shutouts.
Zerby will step in now to take his first hacks of the game. Snow will grab a bat. Come up
JT Snow.
They need to do something. Jumpstart this offense.
Him and Tim Salmon on the Angels.
swung on and lined softly to the right.
What a...
Polanco gets there.
It's a shame that the Angels of the mid-90s weren't better.
Not a bad swing, but
Then again, like the Angels basically, the Mariners basically, knocked out the Angels of the 95 playoffs? Memory serves me right? Or overtook them? Because it was 95 was Seattle, Boston, New York, and Cleveland.
He'll get into trouble when that fastball flattens out, but if he can spot the corners, he's nasty.
swings and lines this one back up the
Like,
and that is
it
in
was-
time for the out.
the collapse, the late season collapse that everyone forgets. The 95 Angels.
Lined down in his last at bat.
Or as most people like to call it, the year that baseball was saved in Seattle.
Swing on the ground ball. Durham is there. Oh, and he can't hang on. And that will not be in time, so he's in there at second. Wolf will step in now. Base hit his last time up. First pitch, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball hit foul. Line towards third and foul.
And we're just swinging and pressing the X button willy-nilly here.
Popped up in the infield. Rodriguez is there, and he has it for out number 2. Rollins Will bat now.
That's a hell of a line there. 6 for 6, 2 doubles, 2 RBIs. Make that 7 for 7.
And it's in there, base hit.
Boy, and that makes 7 hits for him so far on this one.
Nice note, nice total.
History that have had this many in one ball game. This is one to remember.
Hit hard into the hole.
And it's an error.
Him off the bag, and he's safe at first.
You want to talk about a late inning ball club? They need a big hit to take the lead here in the final inning, and they got it.
We broke Rex Sutler's audio files yet again. Like either that or Hutler in the game is drunk.
This thing down. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, that'll end the inning.
Ground ball. And they put the tag on him. He is out. The Philadelphia Phillies score a run on 1 hit, and they leave a man. And we move on to the last of the 9th. The Phillies lead it 15-0.
Well, we're going for another complete game shutout.
Swung on and popped way up there to shallow right. Polanco.
There are worse things to go for.
Away for the out.
Well, this ball just goes right up the chute, and the second baseman has no trouble putting it away. Out.
One out, nobody on. Perez looks at one that misses for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Man, a big hack at that one, but now it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2.
He's got to try at least to take that thing the other way.
Struck him out, and that is now 11 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Oh, former Montreal Expo Marquise Grissom. What would have been if the 94 strike wouldn't have happened? Would the Expos still be around?
Oh, he's got this baby time, but he just misses it.
This is swung on and hit in the air. Burrow is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Philadelphia Phillies get a terrific performance out of their starter and ride it to the victory.
So complete game shutouts, but the player of the game isn't the pitcher.
Possibly hope for.
Jimmy Rollins certainly wasn't alone in having a terrific game of the plate, Hud, but out of all those who did well, he's most deserving of our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game.
I wonder.
He was flat out on fire today, John. I wondered why they even kept pitching to him. Great performance.
So that just about does it. For my partner, Rex Sutler, and the rest of our ESPN crew, this is John Miller saying thanks for tuning in. The final score, once again, the Phillies win it 15-0. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.
Johnny Burrett is the most hits in an 18-inning game. Okay, the most in the 7 hits in a 9-inning game was it Rennie Stennett in 1975, Wilbert Robertson in 1892. So it's like there's a little trivia right there. So unless the game gets way out of hand, like this one did. Well, recap, Phillies 15 runs on 29 hits. Giants no runs on 4 hits. They committed 4 errors. Winning pitcher Randy Wolf improves to 3-2. Dustin Hermanson takes a loss, drops to 2-5. Pat Burrow hit his 4th home run. Rollins 7 for 7 at the dish. Tomei got 4 hits. Abreu had 4 hits but didn't knock in a run. Perez knocked in 4 runs at the bottom of the lineup. Marquise Grissom, let's see. Nefi Perez has the golden sombrero of striking out 4 times in a single game. We took it kind of easy on the Giants bullpen. It's like kinda, because. And there you go. Folks, I'm going to do a BRB. I shall be right back. And back. Welcome back, everybody. Alrighty. So, we are going to be facing them San Francisco Giants. Game 3 of a 3-game set. But before we do, let's see. As one of my speakers falls over. We are 23-9, holding a 5-game lead over the Atlanta Braves in the NL East. We're 12-3 at home, 11-6 on the road, so a reasonable start. The Red Sox, however, are even better, 29-7. We're what, 23-9? The Red Sox are 29-7. How the hell did the Red Sox play more games? That's some weirdness right there. They also have a 7-game lead on the Yankees. The Yankees are ahead top of the wild card. We shall not acknowledge what the Blue Jays are doing or are not doing in this simulated season from 16 years ago. No, 15 years ago, excuse me. Right. 2021 minus 2004, that is, 17 years ago. I can't do math. Dodgers are on top of the NL West. We're basically helping them out by beating up on the Giants. And the Astros are off to a hell of a start, too, so... A lot of teams playing 700 baseball. Out of curiosity, as a team, we're batting .409 as a team. Can we see our... with an ERA of 3.02. The Cubs have a better ERA than us. Matter of fact, the Cubs are pitching better than we are. But we have the better record. All right. Any major news? Edgar Martinez, 200 home runs. Gabe Kapler, speaking of the Devil Incarnate, has a 15-game hitting streak for Boston. Pat Hankton has been released by... Wow. The Blue Jays have released Pat Hankton and signed Andy Ashby. The Blue Jays, the general manager, is fed up with his team's poor performance and has vowed to make changes. Speaking of Expos, has signed Orlando Merced and called up Ron Gant because Carl Everett broke his ankle. Mark Burley has won 5 straight games. You know what? How do I switch? How can I view the stats card? Oh, L2. And how do I lock this in? Yeah, we bring up, you know what? The Blue Jays released Pat Hankton. I'll go sign him. He's an improvement over Vicente Padilla. Hell, we already got Ricky Henderson on the team. Whoops. Oh wait, Hank Wagner is coming off the DL. All right, who went down? Eric Young was sent down. Okay, so that. Alrighty, so let's see. We're going to start Pratt behind the dish. We got, who's that? Brent Tomko, so. It's a very left-handed lineup. All right. Rollins, Henderson, Utley, Tomei. And we got Eric Milton on the hill. All right.
Greetings, everyone, from our Baseball Tonight studios. Carl Ravitch here, welcoming you to this Thursday afternoon getaway edition of Major League Baseball on ESPN. Coming up, it's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants.
And we are in a treat here in San Francisco.
To bring you all the action, let's send you over to the voice of the Giants. That's John Miller. He's with Rex Hudler. John?
Okay, Carl. Here's a look from high atop perhaps baseball's most beautiful stadium. As ESPN bids you welcome.
It's like totally biased. The guy is the voice of was the voice of the Giants at the time. Probably still is. It's like
today, it's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. Hello, everyone. This is John Miller with my partner, 13-year Major League veteran, the Wonder Dog, Rex Hudler. And Rex, as the Giants take the field below us, let's talk quickly about the key for them in this matchup.
Well, they've dropped their last couple of ball games, so they've been in a little bit of a rut. But they just need to come out aggressively, maybe put a few runs on the board early, and give
Brent Tomko, 3-3 with an ERA of 1.74. I think Tomko played for the Reds at one point. Came up with the Reds, I think. Rollins batting .448, good for third in the league.
Looks at one that's in there for a strike.
Good tumbling action. That's right where you want that pitch to be.
Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground.
Ugh.
Is there. Throw on to first. In time. One away. Henderson is ready to get his first look now.
First ball swinging got me in trouble there.
Has got it. And he'll step on first for the out. Utley is ready to get his first crack at it right here.
All right, need to be patient at the dish here. Be patient at the dish.
There's a swing and a soft.
And I say that, and I still swing at the first pitch.
This pitch is bearing back toward him, and he's able to just stride right through this thing and get that base hit.
Tomei batting .511. First in the league in batting average.
First pitch is a big curveball in there, 0-1.
Ooh.
Swing and a ball hit on the ground.
That.
With a barehanded pickup, but he'll have no play. So now there are 2 men on.
Well, they need to be careful here. He's let a couple guys on. Now he's got to bear down and get this guy before they can do any damage.
Bell batting .427. Good for 5th in the league.
Bell looks at one that misses for a ball. 1-0.
So we had a couple of hits there.
Here's a swing and a liner into left center. And that falls for a base hit.
Now load the bases up.
So 3 straight hits now. It looks like he's not fooling anybody out there.
When you're batting .397, and it's not good to register, not good enough for the top 10.
First pitch is a sinker in there. It's 0-1.
And even when you make good contact, you're just going to pound that sucker into the ground.
Now here's one hit soft.
There's a hit up the middle.
Gets through into center field.
We like it.
And they just continue to tee off on this guy. 4 straight hits now.
Yeah, he got the first 2 outs, and then things went ugly.
Bases loaded.
He can really open things up early in this ball game with a knock here.
Now here's a swing. Ground ball.
A little hit up the middle.
Boy, they've strung together hit after hit against this guy. He just completely lost out there. Come on.
Two outs, bases loaded.
Here it comes. Crack.
It's like I said,
For a ball. 1-0.
and it's like Rollins and Henderson were out, easy enough, and then the floodgates opened a bit.
Here's a strike in the bottom half of the strike zone. 1-2 now.
Tough.
I have to swing.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ground ball.
Well, that'll end the inning.
Time to prevent the run from scoring. The Phillies strike for 5 hits in the inning, but mustered just 2 runs. Now we go to the last of the first. The Phils lead 2-0.
That's how we set up defensively. Milton, 6 start, 5-1 with an ERA of 1.81.
Moore will settle in now to lead off the home half of the first inning. First pitch on the way. On the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a line drive.
Woo!
Henderson is in his tracks and he makes the catch.
That got out there in a hurry.
Perez will step in now to take his first hacks of the game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, good hard fastball. Let's see if he comes back with another one.
Changeup stays outside and it's even at 1-1. This is lined softly to center field. And it's in there, base hit.
A slider that time. Had a good late break back towards him, but he's able to stay right on it and gets the base hit.
Apparently, the Barry Bonds fill-in in this game is a switch hitter.
First pitch to him. Young takes a called strike one.
And he's going to have to reach to get that thing.
Wow, really extended the arms that time, but didn't get it. It's 0-2. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And this one is into the alleyway and should be extra bases.
Well, they need to be careful here. He's let a couple guys on. Now he's got to bear down and get this guy before they can do any damage.
Well, this is auspicious.
He's ready to get his first look at him right here. And that misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Oh, on the outside corner. Pick that.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Shallow left field. Henderson is there, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
2 outs now, and those runners are still there. Let's see if he can wiggle his way out of this one with the lead intact.
Yeah, base hit will probably score both runners.
Breaking ball swung on and missed. It's 0-1. This is
Yep.
hit in the air.
Oh, ground rule double.
Over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, both of these runners are going to score, without question. But this thing hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Fastball.
So the Giants not going to let me get another shutout.
The 0-1 pitch is a curve swung on and missed. 0-2.
So, yeah, that happened.
And this pitch is in there for a called third strike.
In Spanish, he says, "Siéntate, hombre." Sit down, pal.
The Giants.
So, yeah, we're not going to walk over the Giants in this game apparently.
Tied 2-2. The off-speed pitch in there for a called strike. One and one.
Looking for that low inside corner, but couldn't quite pick it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Look out, he lost the grip on that one. And he misses down and away. 3-1 now.
All right, 3-1.
This is swung on and a line.
All right,
And that one falls in there.
Grant, even though it's Milton, our leadoff runner is on. Leadoff hitter is on.
I mean, that's what you do as a pitcher down in the count. You go right at him. No free passes. If he gets a knock, tip your hat.
Rollins.
Yeah, the question is,
And he takes ball 1.
That's a great spot if you can get the guy to chase it.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Down and in for ball 2. And he sends this one in the air.
yeah,
towards center.
nice little bloop
In
hit.
for a base hit.
Bloop, bloop.
Well, and this is how big innings get started. First 2 guys get on with hits. Now that pitcher has something to think about out there.
Mr. Henderson.
Now timeout is called, and they'll be conferencing on the mound here. Swing and a line drive, and this could be extra bases heading towards the corner. And he will
Nice RBI double for Ricky Henderson.
Well, that's 3 straight hits he's surrendered. He's got to bounce back and get this guy.
Utley will step in now. Base hit his last time up.
Utley got the first inning scoring going with a
Here's a swing and a ground ball. The throw to first. And he is in there in a very close play. Tomey will be the batter. Singled his last trip to the plate.
All right, we put 2 on,
He kicks
and we got 2 across, so we regained our 2-run lead that we had initially. Hey.
hit well back into the stands in right. And he takes one at the knees.
And we have no choice but to swing at whatever is close.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one swung on and hit on a line, and that is in time for the force out. On to first, a double play.
Yeah, had no choice but to swing at it.
Bell, with a single as last time, will be the batter. The pitch. That's
Ooh.
a strike at the letters.
Tomko is out with a finger blister.
And it looks like he's going to have to leave the ball game.
So once again, we get into the Giants bullpen early.
He looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2. Now a ball lined to first, and that's a fair ball heading towards the corner. The slide, and he is in there, safe.
Well, the move to get a righty from the pin to face him here backfires as he comes through here with a good swing.
Well, it wasn't that move. It was like the pitcher, Tomko, got hurt.
2 down and a runner at second.
Yeah, that would end the inning.
Ground, and that is in time for the out. The Philadelphia Phillies pick up 4 hits in the inning and push across 3 runs. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. Philly leads 5-2.
Cody Ransom. There's a name I don't recognize.
Hit in the air to center field. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
Well, I'm sure he's looking fastball first pitch, so when he gets it, he knows what to do with it.
A.J. Pazinski.
First pitch, a slider for a called strike.
And he just does snap it in. Great location.
There's a swing and a high fly ball to center field. Rollins is there and makes the catch for out number 1.
Weak.
Brower will get his first plate appearance in this one now. Hammonds will grab a bat, come up to hit here.
So that means this pitcher will take an early shower in this one.
Off the plate with a fastball, 1-0.
Again, real funny that
Missed again, 2-0.
And I like the way he changes speeds out.
it's like we give up a couple runs
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Came with the curve 2-0, and he missed it.
to the Giants, and
That misses.
their starter gets injured.
3-1 now. Boston, ball 4, and that'll bring us back to the top of the order.
Uh-oh.
Moore will come to the plate. He lined out in his last at bat. Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes.
And that's a good pitch that time, but even a better eye to lay off.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ay, Dios mío.
To left field, and you can forget about it. Way back there and gone, a home run.
Well, he found a pitch that he could handle that.
No shit.
Though it's still early, he really needed this.
Oh, you bet they did, partner, as that one draws him back even. And again, it changes the complexion of this ball game.
Just like starting over.
Perez.
Well, That went horribly, horribly wrong.
Milton has got it. There's a swing and ground ball. On to first for out number 2. Young will be the batter. He doubled his last time.
Joe Young, is he mighty? Oy vey. I think that answers my question.
This one's ticketed for home
You know, that ain't Barry Bonds, because Bonds ain't a switch hitter, but yeah.
Pretty good scramble for the ball out there, too.
Things can get a little wild out there in the bleachers. They don't call them the cheap seats for nothing.
Alrighty, I got boy, I got decision making time here, do I?
Grissom will be the batter. He had a fly ball out his last time up. First pitch, here it comes. And he takes a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a little fly ball back behind second. Rollins gets there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Looked like he got him out in front that time. Got him to loft.
All right, at least we got 2. Yeah, we only got 2 innings out of our starter here, so we're kind of a bit of a slugfest now. Like, I guess the Giants are pissed.
6-5. Jensen comes into the game now, Hud, as the new pitcher.
Well, there's going to be some tired arms in that bullpen tomorrow. They'll have to burn another guy this early in the game. That can be hard to staff.
First pitch is a sinker away. Ball 1.
Away, away, away was the sinker from the plate.
And he sends this one in the air towards center. Grissom is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
Well, he just gets him to swing underneath this thing and lofts an easy fly to center. Good pitch.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Alrighty, we're down 6-5, but we still plenty of baseball left.
The 0-1 pitch is a fastball for a called strike.
Good live fastball that time.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left.
That sounded good, but yeah.
And he has it for out number 2.
Well, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball, and he lofts one to the left fielder.
Thing is, though, Milton got a lot of gas in the tank, and we're only down by 1. And despite everything, we're gonna let him hit.
Milton.
I'd rather not go to my bullpen early.
Ball 1.
Good bite there, but he wouldn't chase it.
The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and popped up.
Besides, it was 2 outs anyway, so it's like, okay.
Is there now, and he puts it away to retire the side.
And Bonds is looking a bit white.
And they're gone in short order.
It's like, oh, yeah, Barry Bonds can't be in this game. We'll just make him a white guy who's a switch hitter. All right. First ball, fastball, up and away.
Durham looks at a first pitch that misses. 1-0.
Had a thought about chasing that, but he wisely laid off.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a curveball in there. 1-1. And he swings and hits this one foul.
Fastball, up and in.
1-2 pitch is a high, hard one that misses. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner to left. And that gets down for a base hit.
Trying to throw it, but I guess our runners weren't.
Well, this is a much easier pitch to hit when you can see it breaking towards you. And he just reaches out and gets this one.
Hit in the air to left center. And that
All right.
for a base hit.
Could be the start of something big here. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and they've got something cooking now.
Yeah, the game is they're going to force me to go to my bullpen, aren't they?
There's a swing and a ground ball. The second for one.
Well, we'll take the double play.
A double play. Pierzynski, the bat now. He hit a fly ball for an out his last time. There's a swing and a
All right, we got out of the inning. So we don't have to go to our bullpen. We're only down by 1.
this half of the inning.
Got into a little bit of trouble, but we pitched out of it.
Pitcher, you'll take those all day long.
The San Francisco Giants pick up no runs on 2 hits, and they strand just the one. We're through 3 innings now. The Giants lead 6-5. First pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Looks at one in there for a called strike.
Good late break on that thing.
Look,
Sinker
either
runs
down
too
and in or straight down the middle, but I do, for better or worse, I do use the scouting report thing in the bottom left-hand corner to give it an idea of where to
Here's
look.
the 2-1 pitch on the way.
Such as here, which was a mistake.
Ball hit on the ground. Durham.
Whoops, nope. No. We'll just take that and move motor into second. What the question is, why is the AI playing Pedro Feliz at first base? And yes, that is the Ricky Henderson.
There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Young is there, and he puts it away for out number 1.
What the hell? How is he?
Third for the double play.
How the hell? Yeah, okay, bullshit.
Will step in. He reached on an error his last time. First pitch to him. And this misses. 1-0.
Well, he had him out in front, but this thing stays in.
Hit in the air to center field. Grissom gets the
I will.
the side is retired.
I straight up call bullshit on that. It's like, yes, you have to tag him. No, just because your leg happens to tag him, but okay, whatever. Game.
He kicks and delivers. Jensen is at the plate, and he swings and misses here for strike 1. Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. Popped him up. Shallow left field. Rollins drifts over and makes the catch. 1 away.
Well, he gets him to fish on this one.
So either they gave the Bond stand-in a hell of an arm, because Bonds didn't really have prior to going to San Francisco, Bonds had a hell of a good arm. You wouldn't run on him, but in 04?
First pitch is a curveball outside. 1-0. And you look at a changeup in there. 1-1.
Well, this baby's hung, but he can't pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2. Hard slider misses. 2-2. 2-2 on the way. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Rollins has it. And he throws to first in time for out number 2. Perez will step in.
Alrighty.
The pitch. Low one outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch is a curveball in there. 1-1.
Well, this is in a tough spot, but you got to swing that bat.
Now here's a ball grounded towards the hole. Bell is up with it. Throws to first in time for out number 3. So they go down in short order. We played 4 here in San Francisco. The Giants lead it.
Well, we're only down by 1 still, and we got through the inning without giving up another run, so we got things in our favor a little bit here. And the thing is, though, the Giants had to go to their bullpen early because the starter, Brent Tomko, got hurt.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to the right side.
I wanted that. That was a beauty. That was a gimme. Bullshit. That was a strike. Alrighty, come on.
Swing and a grounder foul off to the right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Swing and a ball hit on the ground.
That was too close to take.
And his throw is in time for out number 1. Bell will step in. An RBI double his last time. And this is low and away for ball 1.
You know, problem is going to be they go to a left-handed reliever. We have a very left-handed heavy lineup.
1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch.
Yeah.
Durham is there and he puts it away.
Ray ain't no bull, Durham.
He winds up popping it up to the second baseman.
Abreu watches one that's in there for strike 1.
He'll let that one go and wait for something he can handle.
Jensen has it on.
Wow. Well, the game was emphatic. I know you were not going to reach first.
And that's a 3-up
The-
down inning. We go to the last of the 5th. The Giants on top, 6-5. Young will be leading it off here in the last.
Yeah, we learned earlier that he was mighty.
Here's a swing and a liner into left center, and he can't pull it in.
Well, this is a good way to kick off the inning. He gets one out over the plate, and he turns.
Yeah,
it
the
on.
Bond stands in as being Barry Bonds. Like, we found Bonds. He's a white guy, apparently.
Grissom is at the plate, and he takes a called strike 1.
Tough.
That's low and outside, 1-1. Swinging a fly ball down the left field line.
Hey, yeah, that will be off of Milton.
Towards the wall.
I misplayed it. I'll be off of Milton.
Well, and just like that, they've got to run home. 2 straight hits to start the inning. They've already pushed one across.
Telemaco is going to come in to pitch here, Rex.
So, everywhere where I have a game that's ugly, but
First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's in there, base hit. And he will score.
They brought in the right and make him hit from the left side of the plate. but he
and
comes
that
through there.
backfired.
Feliz will come up. He singled his last time. First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a ground ball. To second for 1. On to first. Safe as they can't get the back.
Gotta love it how the AI just casually walks over to the bag, so double play could not be completed.
First First pitch on the way. Ranson is at the plate, and he swings. It misses. Strike one. Good power curve there, and he's ahead 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on the breaking ball. 2 down.
Well, he gives him the old good morning, good afternoon, and good night. That was too easy.
There's a swing and a liner to right center. And that one falls in there, base hit. The slide, and he is in there, safe.
Think if I didn't have tried to advance on a ball hit the left, we probably wouldn't be down by 2 right now.
2 men on, 2 men out.
Actually, we're down by 3. What am I thinking?
Fastball is inside. 1-0. Started to go around, but he held up in time, and it's 2-0.
I hated pitches up there.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that is in plenty of time for the out.
Well, we're down by 3.
The San Francisco Giants get 4 hits in the inning and push 2 runs across the plate. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Giants lead.
So I had to go to my bullpen, which is something we didn't have to do in the first 2 games of this series.
Telecasters. First pitch to him. This one swung on and hit down the line in right. And it drops in for a
Didn't get a good bounce off the wall, so that just keeps me to a single.
Bearing back toward him, and he's able to just stride right through this thing and get that base hit. Well, if they're going to make any run at this thing, they're going to need base runners. So they've got the leadoff man on.
He kicks and delivers. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
We need to swing at something.
The 1-0 pitch is a fastball that runs outside. 2-0.
Last thing we want is to hit into a double play.
Fastball called, strike 1. 2-1.
We need something up and bit, something that we can drive. That was it, too.
Lays off, and it's full.
Good bite there, but he wouldn't chase it.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a soft liner up the middle. Perez is there and makes the catch for out number 1. Looked like a good pitch to hit, but
It was.
and he is gone.
All right. Here's the problem. All our left-handed bats are there, and
Perez is going to be
all of our
utilized as a pitch.
all of our left-handed bats are in the lineup, actually.
The next inning.
The pitch. Sinker runs too far inside, and he has to moonwalk out of the way. Misses outside. Ball 2. Change misses outside, and he's behind 3-0. The 3-0 pitch on the way. Lost him. Ball 4. And walking the number 9 hitter is not what he had in mind. Rollins will step in. He reached on an error his last time.
All right, 2 on, 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a line drive. The throw to second. To second for 1. On to first.
Yeah.
Says they can't get the back in.
Well, good play to get the fourth to second, but that's all they can get.
Henderson will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Yeah, which nearly happened here. We're trying to rally. That will help.
Hits softly on a line to left. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him. Utley will step in. He hit a fly ball out his last time.
So again, look for something that we can drive.
First pitch on the way. This one swung on and
That was a gimme.
Fastball outside, and the count is evened up.
We got Tomei on deck too, so.
Swings and hits this one in the air, shallow left,
And
that gets down for a base hit.
all right, bases loaded.
Christensen will come in and pitch.
Well, I'm sure they hoped they wouldn't have to burn quite so many bullpen guys. So
Jason
early in this
Christensen,
one.
a big
Let's see if this guy can
left-hander.
hold down the fort.
So we're down by 2. Bases loaded. Top of the 6th. 2 outs. And yeah.
This ball's not hit particularly hard, so this is a pretty easy play over there at third.
The Phillies
It was,
hey.
hey.
on 3 hits, but are denied a big inning as they leave the bases loaded. On to the bottom of the 6th. The Giants. In front, 8-6. Eischen comes into the game now. Hud is the new pitcher.
Well, I'm sure they hoped they wouldn't have to burn quite so many bullpen guys so early in this one. Let's see if this guy can hold down the fort.
Moore looks at one that's in there for a strike.
And he's going to have to reach to get that thing.
Swing and a liner to left. Henderson is in his tracks and he makes the catch. Perez will be the batter. Grounded out his last time. First pitch to him. This is swung on and hit on the ground. Eischen is right there. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
All right.
Young will bat now. A double his last time up. A towering fly ball to deep center field.
Yeah, we kept them in the yard, so we get 3. So we're out of the inning.
That's about as well as you can hit the ball without having it go out.
3 up, 3 down this half inning.
All right, down by 2, heading to the top of the 7th.
8-6.
Ooh, again another. Yeah, that was a good one too.
And he watches one miss, low one outside. 1-1.
That was a good one to hit.
1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a strike. 1-2. And the cut fastball's in there. Strike 3.
I rarely get called out on strikes, but yeah, that fooled me. That fooled me.
Last time. Swung on and lined softly to shortstop. And that is in time for the out. Leday will step in now. Base hit his last time up. Ooh, and he has to hop out of the way of that two-seamer. There's a swing and a ground ball. Christensen is there to play it on the hop. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired.
Yep,
Philadelphia Phillies.
we're running out of chances here.
Stretch time here in San Francisco. The Giants on top, 8-6.
Normally Milton's arguably like my second best pitcher behind Millwood, and we just couldn't get. He just got tagged, and so this couldn't keep the Giants bats. shut down for a third game in a row.
Grissom.
But goodness is.
Here in the home half of the seventh. He kicks.
Ay, Dios mío.
That ball is belted deep left center field. That ball is on its way, and it is gone. A home run.
This one's ticketed for home run land from the word go.
The left fielder had a look, but that one was bleacher bound, and a pretty good scramble for the ball out there too.
Things can get a little wild out there in the bleachers. They don't call them the cheap seats for nothing.
Whoo boy. So we were down by 2. Now we're down by 3. This got ugly quick.
Durham will step in. RBI single his last time. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And even if he swings, there's not a whole lot he can do with that.
And that's hit sharply to third. Bell is there, and he puts it away for out number 1.
This is exactly why I hated playing third base. The ball just takes about a second to get to you. Watch your lips.
Feliz is at the plate now, and he watches ball 1.
Good location bearing down and in. That one gave me fits. I hated that one.
The 1-0 pitch lays off that time. Ball 2. The 2-1 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ground ball. Bell is there, and a good throw gets him. 2 down. Ransom will come up now. He struck out swinging his last time. Swings and skies this one in the air to center. Leday gets there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Well, he has to hustle in to get
I guess
this
so.
thing.
We were down by.
The Giants pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. We'll move ahead to the 8th. The Giants lead 9-6. The Giants are going to make a defensive change here.
That was a good one to drive too, but yep.
Swing on a line drive, and he boots it in time for the out.
It was off his head.
Eischen is ready to get his first look now. Polanco will grab a bat, come up to hit here.
So they'll replace the pitcher with someone who can do a lot more damage up there.
The pitch. Swings and lines this one back up the middle.
It was off the shortstop, but it was effective. Hopefully it doesn't go down as an error.
Rollins will step in, bouncing to a fielder's choice as last time. The Giants are going to make a change defensively.
Playing a third baseman at first base. Okay, game.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive deep down the line and right. Moore is there, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, this one doesn't miss getting out of here by much, but that right fielder was able to backpedal and take care of it.
First pitch is a slider high. 1-0. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Alfonso is
All right, there's an infield hit.
And that puts 2 men on here. This is still a very tight ball game, but it's going to take some excellent pitching to work out of this jam unharmed.
swung on and hit in the air to right center. And that falls for a base hit.
And that's hit number 15 for
All right, we loaded the bases.
You take that kind of offense every time out.
So, second time we got Tomei up with the bases loaded in this game.
Oh, just about got it. Now a swing and a ball hit foul. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And it's in there.
Bases loaded single. Scores a run.
Well, that's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. You can't be out of gas yet. He just got to bear down out there.
Tying run on third. Excuse me. No, tying runs on second. The go ahead runs on first.
First pitch, a slider outside. 1-0.
Aye.
Back to the mound. Christensen is there now, and he puts it away to retire the side. The Philadelphia Phillies pick up 4 hits in the inning, but can manage just the 1 run. And we'll move to the bottom of the 8th. The Giants in front, 9-7. Worrell is going to come in to pitch here, Rex.
Tim's brother was a former teammate of mine, great Todd Worrell, a longtime big league closer. But his little bro, what a stud. He stepped up for the Giants in Nin's absence last year, saving 38 games for him. Go ahead and dig yourself, Tim.
There's a swing and a high fly ball to center field. Utley drifts over and makes the catch, 1 away.
Well, this ball just goes right up the chute, and the second baseman has no trouble putting it away. Out.
That's right. We're going to have to deal with the Giants closer.
And hopefully, he can work on increasing this lead.
Tucker can't connect on that one, and it's 0-1. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Abreu is right there, and he puts it away.
Well, he gets too far underneath this thing and lofts a routine fly ball to right for the out.
Moore will step in, lined out last time. Fastball misses away, ball 1. Now a ball hit sharply towards short, and that is in.
All right. And we got Burrell as available as a pinch hitter.
That inning didn't last long. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. The Giants lead it 9-7. Abreu will come up to start the 9th. Nen will come in and pitch.
And Nin's always put so much strain on that elbow. It's a wonder he's lasted this far. But he's coming off a washout 2003, so you know he's chomping at the bit to get back out there.
Off the plate with a fastball, 1-0.
And they establish a way. Let's see if they come back in.
And he looks at a fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, good hard fastball. Let's see if he comes back with another one.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is swung on and lined softly towards center. And that one falls in there. Base.
All right, we got the leadoff runner on, leadoff hitter on, excuse me.
Well, this is something of a rude welcome. First batter he faces, he leaves one right there and he serves up the base hit.
This one swung on and fouled away.
I thought we could, like, jump on that.
Good movement on that.
Wee.
0-2.
That's gonna, yeah, that's gonna hang up.
Is there and makes the catch for out number 1. Pratt will step in. Ground out victim his last time. First pitch on the way, and there's ball 1.
Come on, come on, come on.
Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Durham dives. He's up with it. From his knees. Got him. What a play.
Thought we could have shoot that one through, but nope. At least advances the runner, but we got 2 outs.
Worrell. Burrell will grab a bat and come up to hit here.
And he'll be looking to just get on here.
Fastball taken high. 1-0. Inside with a fastball, and it goes to 2-0.
Come on.
This one's popped up over near third. Ransom is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The San Francisco Giants come out victorious here, Hud, and that ought to send these fans home happy.
Well, they ought to be happy. Their guys played a good baseball.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They wore the opponents down.
Joe Young certainly wasn't alone in having a terrific game of the plate.
Yeah.
Out of all those who did well, he's most deserving of our ESPN.
Eric Milton did not have it for me in this game. It just got.
You see the numbers on your screen? 3 hits, including a big fly home run. I don't think there's any doubt who the best player on the field was today.
So that just about wraps things up from here. For my partner Rex Hutler and our entire ESPN.
Like I said, I had a few gimmies. It was like stuff like this ended up going foul and so forth. But man, oh man.
9-7. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. So long from San Francisco.
Make sure we save our game. And not to say I didn't have chances. I had a butt ton of chances, actually. I got 17 hits in this game. What the... It's like I just couldn't get the big hits when it's like certain things didn't fall in the way when I wanted them to. So it was like Giants win 9-7 for the Phillies. 7 runs on 17 hits, no errors for the Giants. 9 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors. Ryan Jensen gets the win, improves to 1-0. Eric Milton takes the loss, drops to 5-2. Rob Nan gets the save, his 9th. Home runs from the Giants from Mighty Joe Young, Marquise Grissom, and Dustin Moore. Henderson had 3 hits, including a double and knocked in 2 runs. Utley had 3 hits. I mean, again, we had opportunities there, and Burrow's hitting streak comes to an end because I want to give him the day off. I didn't want him facing Tomko, but oh well. Young 3 hits, 3 runs scored. That was basically it. Durham was problematic. He had that. Comparison to the last 2 games, it was just ugly. And very rare where one of my starters does not go at least 5 innings. So that's a first. Gave up 8 runs. It's like he gave up 6 runs. I should have pulled him, but he still had enough in the tank. It's like, okay, I like my starters to go deep into ball games, and my bullpen was solid, so that's good. So next time we play ESPN Major League Baseball, it actually will be a longer stream because we will be continuing this road trip against the Colorado Rockies. So there's a 4-game set coming up against the Rockies. As we are only in the month of May. Rangers made a lot of changes, and again, we made some moves. It's like those are actually Toronto stats, so they're not splitting. They're not splitting those stats up in this game, so. But and we needed a better starter, and yeah. All right, Power Alley. There's how it breaks down. Red Sox, the #1 team in baseball. How the hell do they have? How the hell did they played more games than me at this point in the season? That's my question. Actually, that's 33 games. Yeah, we only got 33 games. How the heck did the Red Sox have close to 40? Yankees, same thing. Yankees have, what, 45 games done already? No, why was that 45? No. Oh yeah, that math doesn't add up. 29 plus 8 is 37. We have 33. The Yankees have 35. 35, 35, 34. 18 plus 15. Okay, that's 33. $35, 34, 34, 34. How the heck does the... I want to have to... Let me look that up. No, it's not saying the season opened up earlier. Okay, but how the heck do they have... How... This is... The math ain't adding up. They have 37 games played to my 33. Some other team has to have more... That's a series and a half. So unless they had like a bunch. Can I look at somebody else's schedule on this? Yankees open up early. Yep, somehow the Red Sox have more games played. I don't know how. Don't know why. Don't know how. But either which way, we take 2 or 3 from the Giants. Which is, nothing to sneeze at there. And we had fun tonight. We beat up heavily on the Giants pitching staff, and they got the win to close it out. Yeah, what you gonna do? Thursday night, of course, we're doing Star Trek Online anniversary things. Let's see who we're going to throw it to. Let's see. Rain's been at it. Let's see. Bob. Really slim pickings here tonight. Well, I'm not sure. Bob's Bear been going at it for 4 hours, but typically he ends about this time. So I was throw things over to Bobby on a rare thing here. Whoops. Get the raid message going. If anybody's here, copy, paste that, and so forth. So we'll see everyone tomorrow night for Star Trek Online. Till that next time, tighten your friendship bracelet, stay safe, have a good night and a pleasant Thursday, and we'll see you next time. Bye.